hotels, you know, there is cheaper, very cheapest, and there is hotel.
Depending on the distance.
Yeah, time, you know. We rent a hotel that is so closer to the mosque. Who sorry, yes, I offer cow.
So movement.
Who sorry, you be moving from your hotel, you know, to mosque, you know, very very easy. No, because at that time, no, taxes fee, no, a cost was Saudi Arabia. Taxes, no, yama me for no so bebre omuni Saudi sikano. Taxi for no so, and yes, Saudi for no two taxi. Oko Saudi Arabia, on Saudi ni a two taxi. Sa Bangladesh for India for omo two taxis bebre so en kronfo omo ya kronfo pa udi 100 ubetu adi $100 man Bangladesh no two taxis udi $100 man udi uko si mox no omo sisa no ko.
Oh
yes no ko meka o
Serious.
yes serious pa dem catch
like
I'm telling you there look obi o catch us say hajj omo bo kronu papa
no balance.
no that bad me see hajj kronu omo bo hajj no obi tiba treska I feel kronu ti no obe kokko
I see
because unim say kramofo no wo gidie say high kronkron on fa ho
to ojaja no
as I obi tiba ko wo say ye la say ko ye ne don go tell da wo don go tell no da wo nka say don go tell ni you're in the same room.
Okay.
Wow. On the second to be
yeah, leverage.
Baby, I want to be Cotobian. I say, microphone, the Adrian Bebre.
Yeah.
So, Sano, or better for advantage out here, Nipa.
I see.
So, hard, you know, I say a bisa.
So we should now wait for.
We should now wait for
package.
For package in the bar, you know. Then officially communication in the bar from the Hajj board, you know. Then we ask them.
Exactly.
What are you giving us?
Okay.
Are you renting a hotel closer to the mosque?
And all that.
Are you giving us food, water? Are you providing us transportation? From look, baby, Odur Mecca. From Mecca no ube call Mikat, from Mikat ube ba Medina, Odur Medina, from Medina no ube call Mikat, from Mikat ube ba Makkah, from Makkah ube call Mina, from Mina ube call Arfa, from Arfa ube saba Muzdalifa. Ni nyina aduane asemo. Nsu asem, ohonum nsu kose pa.
I see.
You see, so NDC more mun da nkrofo, da nipa no mu 262,000 more no mu ko no mu hu chiro mo. Oko duru meka binom kura come to me boni pa ko don nante sa na wi anu come no.
Oh,
I'm telling you what I'm telling you is a fact. Ma come more than 7 times. So I know I have the experience. So NDC omo time no omo man nkrofo bre no mu ni bibia aduane ni ho bibia ni ho no. And this is not the time. NPP na ma obi aduane ya ma obi ansuo. Hotel no is closer to the haram. Mo mun compare hotel bi no more than hours. Esa wu because obi wo ho wa tua sika do man na na. Enu anu no.
So now ye wa twen ye mu.
So ye ntwen. Omo ba na mun friend chairman no.
Okay.
Mo as a journalist, you know, you should do the honorable job. Mon friend will say, package, you know, at the end. I'm going to do the combat to Adriana, and I'm going to be more.
Yeah,
I'm say, Ziara, you know, I'm going to pick up more now. How you phone never pay Omoka? Okay. Mumbiso Munia. Then who say, yes, or Mutishu, they should, or more reduce it. It is
to me who establishes or move provided semi and more.
It's fantastic. Yababo, yes.
Everyone about from
yes,
South.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
But no mun dada
Ghana for.
No mun dada Ghana for.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, take us. All right. So this is the 3rd National Vice Chairman of the NPP, Alhaji Osman Masaudu, live on your Juvenile Angel 102.9 FM with yours truly, the multilingual, the female radio DJ. Or Himawo ye jet. Yeah, try and come out. So now let's come to the camp of the NPP.
Let's go to the NDC appointment before we come to the camp.
Okay, so I mentioned that, and probably you should continue.
Okay.
Yeah, so you continue before I come to the camp of the NPP.
Okay. Ubisa John Mama appointment.
Yeah.
Yeah, appointment. The appointment of John Dramani Mahama.
I said the
media pay what he promised, you know. 60 ministers. Once you promise 50 minutes. And I'm telling you, we are going to do the 50 minutes.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter who. I will say it is not the matter of you getting appointment. But maybe I'm here worry kakra. Say John Dramani Mahama, the President of the Republic. Appointees the key appointees are appointing.
Yeah.
Finance, energy, rules, we know. I say some comfort we are no we are from 2016, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, about 2016. Now almost fairly Ghana for woefully. Atu forcing, he was the deputy minister of finance. Now teacher training allowance, a cancel here. Nursing training allowance, no cancel here. Not even chalk, you bet your school name ho. Onua Nesabe minister of this thing, finance. The same thing. Jinapo, no one minister, deputy minister of energy. Or deputy minister of energy that we have experienced unprecedented doomsday. Doomsday ya do NDC no ya be that. Not Jinapo ya name deputy minister. Unde onua Nesaya minister. Accra had the Yamija the doomsday no ya shada hunu papa sa. Be uko Kumasi nde. Kumasi for be catch will say. I said doom so no more and a book as for I'm telling you. So this is the same minister. I will buy the first assumption as almost pointing a designate no. Almost can say one obey minister of energy no or buy a throne or the buy. Jinapo catcher say ya hours or see 48 was it 3 hours or 4 hours fuel. Ne jama Ghana. Omo yam shishi omo said no the way you supply power no omuntimi so ma omundi trobi ebi in case sabibi ye no omudi ye there no be the farm so oba ye odi tro say oh NPP ja nde 1 month no I got 2 months no nkani na ndum no ayin fa na munye fuel mukura fuel ko mu fuel nyamba ye fuel ban na mudi so I said this is the character, this is the bad character and the propaganda way of NDC. So Ghana for and Sasa you take NDC as serious like that because Omoka Omasaman there a children no mutemi. Uba I see hours. Odi kase for 24 hours kura. On kase 24 hours. Today almost 2 months today. The fuel lightning the sugar. So which is which? So these are those ministers. President Mahama worked with them from 2012 up to 2016 and Ghanaians voted against them and they performed poorly. The same ministers that he appointed. So look at that.
But so what was the official defense and what they counter that statement almost making, you know?
The defense is say Bisano our veteran. No. Bisano said that the fuel no one and out on one. He can't even bend his head in shape. Until in Kasa. So Panini say who could ministry now did now starting with trust. I wonderful.
So you have a problem with
I say it is no wonder some of their ministers start looking at Puno in the.
No, but that you know that was a fake news.
No, it's not a fake news. It's a crime. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. How can it be fake? Mami catch okay. Mami catch
because the real photo no has
been let me it's adopted. The real photo is adopted. This is the correct one is what I showed in Parliament. Look, you know Parliament is the House of Records. You cannot stand on Parliament and say something that will go to the hands of Abu Jinapo Jinahao. On the record, categorically telling Mr. Speaker, that Mr. Speaker, Sam George is an elder. It's not. It's an elder in the Parish Chapel, church, at Jinasari. So if Sam George is an elder and practice Christianity well, he should be mindful himself of watching something. So know what he watched in Parliament. Know what he's watching in Parliament. If business, this thing, serious business.
But
is
that
conducted.
can be cooked.
Let
Politicians say
me tell you, Speaker will let you
to
retract.
make whatever allegation looks real.
You see,
meanwhile, the photographer himself has said that was not the shot he took.
You see,
so
Ohima,
yes,
whether we like it or not,
okay.
Sam George of Hepono, our parliament.
Even though photographer now will try, I want to learn.
Photographer no me see our parliamentary hands. Jinapo Kasaya no Sanka na kure. Speaker will not allow Jinapo to make that statement in Parliament House. Parliament is a house of records.
But when you are alleging, you can always allege. And of course, it is the same honorable House of Parliament and who the Kana semi JSS of one talk and of course pushing of tables and all of that.
And for that one,
the honorable thing we can't say that we are getting it perfectly from there.
So
there can be allegations.
So these ministers, babies with sharp teeth, they should take time. Ghana is not belong to them. It's like Okuja to Blakwa. Somebody who completed just one after his national service, even a hole. He didn't took a hole to a farm. 8 years, you came to a vetting committee, August house.
What's the one
umbrella? Say yeah, push it truck, a bread for no one umbrella. Onya jima biada. Oh, sorry over Parliament House. One ferry gunner for. Bisa will say would die in or say who high in dying our airport hill. Or dino character where Accra airport hill, you can't live in the airport hill without tenant agreement. We say tenant agreement, a year. We tenant to new wine, we see tenant to show out to coin. So all these things now way, Sanipa way, would not to say, Ora, operation, recover all loot on the year chairman. While even where he is staying, he has looted. We don't know even the sources of where he stayed, the sources of income that he get that place. Even if it is rented, how much did it take? Even if it is 15,000 a month, we photocopy now we and bet to am on 15,000 now here. And now we are minister how much is your pay 1 month minister send a mutuoka as MP no send a mutuoka send a would call this constituency. So these people, it is clear out that they are not coming to protect the public purse, but they are rather coming to accumulate money for their pocket. But wouldn't will be.
But I thought that was what Ghanaians said they were running from, because already there are a lot of allegations against the previous government. You think that if indeed that is focus and I say main motive or whatever, you think that Ghanaians are going to allow?
You see me as a Muslim,
yeah.
I am not coming into politics to stay. That is why before I come to politics, everybody from Boku to Chima, I say to Chima the most, everybody know the effort I made. Everybody know that I have built myself, I have invested all my houses, all my cars, everything that I have today, that costs all my investment. 90% of my investment, I did it before I became national officer of this party. When did I become national officer? Just 2 years.
Into integrity,
you see,
intact.
Me, I'm a international businessman who do business more than 40 years. I did business for now almost 35 years. Now my certificate, who have me certificate, my business certificate, my BBA, me different. So today, sir, me CFA want to be catcher me say, I bench can CFA. I never hold a position like I'm a board member, so I'm a Skabia Ambana or Udi. I'm on a holding position to milk public purse, but I am not.
And would you allow? Because I know that the NPP, I have always said, and I will say it again, the NPP there, are very strong in opposition and extremely stronger when you are in power.
Strong.
Because, more losing got the crowd. And of course, look at Mondo Dojo more parliament. And the kind of gimmicks are also our parliament. Mododo no shapa, but you're making things kind of tough, and then you are very loud outside, and are you going to watch for that to happen?
you see, sometime NDC, we don't use cold water to mingle with them. NDC, they are like bees. Unless you use fire. Omo to say, wawa. I say we use ja.
I see.
And fight omo. And yes, sir, when they bite you, you die. I'm telling you.
I see.
So when you see ja and pamomo. Now we see, we will only say, your house fly.
They will conquer.
If you see them and you think they're house fly, and you are going to deal with them like the way you are dealing with house fly, when they bite you, they will give you a disease. They will kill you.
Okay.
So that is why. That is why, we don't.
Yeah, I know.
I say one no, you almost say yanim the Emma, yanim Ajima, I say your parliament. Oh, young ma will be on fire new entity form. No. Because now speaker no be set dangerous precedent. Sa president in Sankai Jano and very dangerous president and dangerous to our democracy. Because as a speaker there is no any law in your standing order. And also, Speaker, whatever you are going to do in the Parliament, you should collaborate with the standing orders. I had to say, constitution, no. Okay. The standing order did not give the Speaker any power to suspend an MP. The MP has been elected by his constituency legally and be declared by the Electoral Commission of Ghana and swear by the Parliament of Ghana, you see, with the standing orders. How can you just come and sit at your own your small corner and say you are suspending MP? So when we leave this thing to happen, do you know what will come? It will be a president, any speaker. You know the speakers are partisan speakers. The speaker is NDC. Alban Bagbin is an NDC man. So when we allow him to suspend these MPs, one day, a bear there, or bear won't say power. So any parliamentarian also it doesn't go well with the speaker.
Okay,
he will decide to suspend you.
Have you considered the discipline motive of such a move? Have you considered?
You see, every institution there should be discipline.
Yes.
Without discipline, how can we govern this country?
Good.
That is why we have court of competent jurisdiction. That is why we have several institutions that deal with laws, that deal with attitudes, that deal with relevant issues concerning of attitude and the way people misbehave. You see, it is a bound duty for the speaker when anybody misconducts himself in the parliament.
Yes.
He or she should be punished by the speaker because he's the head of the parliament, he's in charge of the parliament. But not to stand to the extent that he will exaggerate his power, which is not given by him by the constitution and then the standing orders. Okay. You see, even look, the constitution is the spring. The constitution of Ghana is the spring. Yeah. It cancels what comes to the standing order. If the standing order says something and the constitution says something, you go by the constitution. Yes. Because the constitution is the spring. But there's no any law in the constitution that categorically, in fact, say that speaker have the right.
Okay, so you see there can be a law that allows and a law that prevents. Yeah. So if there is no a law that allows, is there a law that prevents him from doing that? Yeah, so that we know that he has also flouted.
You see, in the law,
yes.
I'm not a lawyer.
Okay.
But in the law, we deal with laws of order. We don't do laws of concoct or create. Like today, there's a law that bound here how to pay you. Okay. How much are you paying by this? But you cannot decide how much the institution should pay you. You see, so if there is a law, if there is no law that said don't suspend MP, clearly there is no law that says suspend MP. We go by the law that says don't suspend. Okay. You see, yeah. So that is it. But to me, I was not quite so worried of what the speaker did. Sometimes I say as a speaker, and also also or parliamentarian. He spent I say 6 times and now 5 times no bar since 1990.
Yes.
On the longest serving MP.
So
on the tactics, you know.
Yes.
Sometimes, you know.
Very experienced man.
Sometimes we no.
I know.
No, you be now musu or also. Oya old man sanu so huno no janu hu sa odusu asa kwara we obusu be fa omeju afado so sometimes me I'm with Alban Bagbin the oya no odusu sometimes we are there o se obetu ya bibia but the suspension day yen nyina na e parliament. The party was very angry of what Bagbin did, so as a national officer yen nyina e ba parliament ho but the ruling no e ba ya no na yanyina ya buajo so na say no in this case so it is not bad.
Enti so far o sha amambo na sha be fa na je amambo no sha be fa
je amambo de o he o be feel. I'm telling you they said that they said agrobesu every say ano masa mi ka tell say o dey yamba John 1 year.
Okay.
Yamba 1 year na afi na nja nembra back na nja because adia uka bia o ye.
Sa na mi ka say fe no wa sha say.
Okay, you can me say mayan prematurely no.
Until go nya no so 1 month aba any day say.
Nde aka do acha no 1 month. So say no ntimi nja but for the what do we need to form
now
the way we get on. I said John Mahama want me Ghana. Want me. Me na me catch out. Me see John Mahama want me Ghana. I'm telling you, the best people to manage this Ghana and the economy are NPP people.
And then how did you fail then? How did you fail?
Ghana,
you failed woefully.
We failed woefully.
Yes.
You see, NPP.
Yes.
This election you lose here. Yeah, power.
Okay.
Yeah, power. But we have the hope and the zeal and know who Ghanaians are. That inshallah 2028.
They'll give back the
they're to 2024 way. I'm telling you a bit to NDC for us. 2028, the same thing will happen to NDC.
And you're doing prophecy.
I'm telling you, I'm not prophecy. Me, my word is not prophet. I'm not a prophet. A prophet. I'm not prophesying anything. Okay. But I'm telling you for a fact, the way my politics not.